More than 2 decades after the death of a Beaumont cab driver and his wife, the person who killed them is paying for the crime. Roy Frank Kendrick III pleaded no contest to the murders of Vaughn and Mary Fausett. Kendrick shot the couple in October of 1985. He's already serving a life sentence for capital murder in the shooting of a Beaumont man in 1996. He stuffed the man's body into a footlocker. KFDM reporter Megan Dillard spoke with the detective who wouldn't give up on the case. She also spoke with a family friend who says with the holidays approaching, she has more than enough reasons to give thanks.
A red prison uniform, chains on his hands and feet, no emotion on his face. 46-year-old Roy Kendrick III said nothing as he walked into Judge John Stevens' courtroom Thursday morning in Beaumont. He stood next to his attorneys and pled no contest to the 1985 murders of Vaughn and Mary Fausett. The cab driver and his wife picked up a passenger one October night, and that was the last time dispatch heard from the couple. The next day, police found Mary's body in the LNVA Canal. Officers found Vaughn's body several hours later, not too far away. Nearly 30 years later, those involved in the case have found closure.
Oftentimes, time is the enemy for a homicide. In this case, it kind of worked in our favor because some things happened over the years that let us look at Mr. Kendrick, and from there we were able to put the case together and get him indicted on it.
Detective Aaron Lewallen investigated the murders. The case was never far from mind.
It was kind of one of those cases that kept getting passed down to new detectives. Okay, we've worked on it, now it's your turn. And it just kind of, people look at it, work on it, and kind of tinker away at it. And, like I said, we stumbled across it and picked it up and ran with it.
Years of evidence brought together, one more cold case crossed off the list.
People need closure, and they don't, family members and victims need justice, and their justice doesn't need to be in the drawer of a filing cabinet.
I know they're restful in peace.
People like Mary Newton, an old family friend of the Fausetts. She still struggles with their deaths 27 years later.
It's like when you smell something that's associated with them, it brings back memories, and you hear something, you hear a song, you have your good days and you have your bad.
Newton tries to filter out the horror of that night in 1985 when she thinks about her friends.
I try to keep the good memories, not the bad memories. They were type of people, as I said before, that wouldn't want you to dwell on their death. They were always full of life.
2 lives taken, their killer behind bars, and a family friend forever grateful.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I know everybody can rest in peace now. It'll be a great Thanksgiving.
In Jefferson County, Megan Dillard, KFDM 6 News.
Kendrick won't be eligible for parole until the year 2036. He will be 70 years old.